Hey guys, welcome to today's video. My name is Seraphine. So today I'm gonna just be a typical YouTuber and say everything that they say. So here we go. Are you new to this channel? This is your first time seeing my videos. My name is Seraphine. If you have been here before, if you're a returning subscriber or a returning viewer, thanks so much for coming back and kindly consider subscribing. So on today's video, I am going to be playing a Would You Rather game. I'm going to be playing alone. I know most people play it, with two people or, with one more person. But I'm going to be playing this alone, so it's still going to be fun. So Would You Rather questions gives you a set of two options, which are usually very tricky, either very nice or very bad or very confusing. So I'm gonna be answering those questions right now, so let's go. So the first one, would you rather be beautiful or rich? I think that's a little obvious. I'd definitely rather be beautiful. I'd rather be beautiful and flaunt all the beauty. Yeah, I think so. No. No, I'm really just kidding. I would definitely choose rich over beautiful. And I know being beautiful is a big thing, is a good thing, is a nice thing, and people can argue that when you're beautiful you can still get the money because of being beautiful, but I really wouldn't want to go through all that trouble when I can just choose being rich. Good thing about being rich, people find rich people attractive. They find them very beautiful even when they're not. They find beautiful people very, classy. They find them everything nice. So I wouldn't really be afraid of what will happen if I'm not beautiful but I'm rich. I think being rich in itself will just elevate me so high. I think I just be perfect. I just do good being rich over being beautiful. So yeah, I'm gonna choose being rich. So the next one, would you rather be poor and work at a job you love, or rich and work at a job you hate? Okay. So being in a job you hate for the rest of your life does not seem good to me at all. Being poor, on the other hand, and then being in a job you love, I don't know how happy you're gonna be. I'm gonna choose being rich and work at a job I hate. And actually, I think most people in today's world actually do a lot of things that they don't like, and they are happy. Are you guys happy doing things you don't love? I think I'd choose rich and do something that I don't love, because then when I'm rich, I'd use that money that I'm getting to do a lot of other things, so other fun things, and then I'd not have to be sad. I just definitely have to just be happy in other areas. I'd just go out, travel, and that would make me happy. So yeah, I'm just gonna choose being rich and work at a job I hate. I'm sorry. So would you rather have your flight delayed by 8 hours or lose your luggage? So now this is hard. This is not hard, just a little tricky. Having your flight delayed for 8 hours and depends on whether you're an impatient person or not. But for me, I'm a little patient. But if you tell me that the flight is gonna get delayed by 8 hours way before, I think I can do with that one. Because losing my luggage, I don't think I'd choose losing my luggage any day. I won't choose that. I love my thing. I feel like I'm one of those people who get really attached to your things. I'm not saying I'm attached to material things and all, but anything that is just mine, like my clothes and things I've bought, I tend to get a certain type of attachment with them, and I would definitely not want to lose that. But my flight getting delayed by 8 hours, I am hoping it's a better scenario where you can tell me way earlier that, hey girl, your flight is gonna get delayed by 8 hours, so it's okay. I can get time to do other things, but that depends also if whatever I was going to do is urgent, if I'm gonna lose out money. So if it's just plane, I think I'll better have my flight delayed. I wouldn't want to lose my luggage. All right, so would you rather always say everything on your mind or never speak again? Okay, none of these things is good at all. I mean, I would definitely not want to lose ability to speak. I think expression is very important, and for me, learning how to express myself through actual talking is something I would not want to lose. But then again, having always saying everything on my mind, I don't think I would want that. I think a lot goes through my head, and I would really not want to lay it bare for the world to see. I think the world will find me so absurd, and I don't want that. There's a reason they're in my memory, and I only get to say what I want to say. Otherwise, I'd definitely be saying everything. So I really don't know what to choose between the two. I would rather lose my ability to speak again. I think whatever goes on in my mind, it's not that bad. It's not that bad, but I wouldn't want it to be out here. I'm gonna leave it there. So, would you rather be a kid your whole life or an adult your whole life? Now, knowing what I know as an adult, I definitely want to be a kid my whole life, because being an adult is just so hectic. There's just so much stress, so much to deal with. Emotions are real. Things like loss and grief are real. Bills are real. Just people around you just are real. You learn a lot when you're an adult. So knowing everything I know right now, I think I'd want to be a kid my whole life. But then being a kid my whole life and just keeping on wondering what it is to be an adult, I don't think I could live with that. I don't think I'd want to. Kids always want to be adults. So there's always that mentality where you're waiting to be an adult. You wonder how being an adult is like. I wouldn't want to have that for the rest of my life. I wouldn't want to keep imagining or wondering. Then being a kid as well, there's a lot of restrictions. So I think I'd rather be an adult my whole life. I think I can manage being an adult. So yeah. Would you rather have a cook or a maid? I think that is very simple. I think that is one of the easy ones. I would definitely rather have a maid. I know having a cook is amazing because you would eat all these amazing things and you'll never have to get in the kitchen. But then if you only do the kitchen work and you cook for me, then who's gonna wash the utensils? Okay, most likely the cook is gonna wash the utensils. But who's gonna wash the house, the laundry? I don't know who's gonna make sure outside the house is pretty. I definitely want to have a maid. I think I can just manage cooking. Plus a maid can also cook. So yeah, a maid. Would you rather hear the good news first or the bad ones? I don't think that's very hard. I would rather hear the good news first. And I know there is no better way to say it as long as there is something bad involved. But if you told me the bad news first, then you tell me the good news, then the good news, they wouldn't really be good. Okay, they will be good, but I definitely not accept them with the happiness maybe I will have if there were no bad news. So I'd rather hear the good news first, be genuinely happy about them, then get the bad news and sulk. Because once I sulk, nothing will make me go up. So yeah, good news first. So would you rather have noisy neighbors or nosy neighbors? I would definitely rather have nosy neighbor. No, noisy. Oh God, these things are confusing me. I'd rather have noisy neighbors. I hate people who are nosy. Being nosy is like being into people's business, who they bring to the house, what they bring, what they eat, I don't know what they do. I would not want to have nosy neighbors. I am not nosy myself. I'm not even interested in what happens in people's lives. I'm not interested in what happens in people's houses, except if you make a lot of noise. But I would rather the noisy neighbors. Hopefully, you're gonna put some music that's too loud and it's gonna, suit me and I'm gonna love it. I love loud music, so it can just be loud. I'd prefer that than you just trying to, see what is happening in my house. Just noisy neighbors. So would you rather have your first child when you're 18 or when you're 40? Now that is a very hard question, because at 18 years, it is definitely very scary. You're not married, you have not figured your life out, you have not completed school. Everyone's gonna judge you. It's not like I care a lot, but sometimes like that I will care, because all the other circumstances, don't even make the situation any better. And then again at 40, I don't know what's happening between 25 and 40. Is it that I can't get a child? Is it that I've chosen just to stay like that until I'm 40? And what is the emotional distress that I would have gone through to be getting a child at 40 if it's not by choice? You get what I'm saying? So I think that question is extremely hard. But I'm thinking, if I had to choose, because I have to choose, like right now, I definitely choose getting a child at 40. It's not better, but I can't imagine all that stress at 18. I think at 18 you have nothing figured out. The person giving you the pregnancy, you don't even know if it's the person who's gonna be there. You don't have work, you've not completed school, your parents are disappointed, everybody's disappointed. Oh my god, no. I'd rather get a child at 40 than 18. But again, this is just a game. Like, no proposing, confessing is what people, nothing of the sort.